starts now.
WSYR TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Good morning and welcome in. It is 5 o'clock on a Wednesday. That's right, Kate, Wednesday. You got Rachel and Ryan here with you today. Thank you for joining us.
It's a simple thing, but it is hard to keep track.
Oh, yeah. Agreed.
But it's not just any Wednesday. It is tax day. So there's that.
Big day.
Yeah, big day. Hopefully you're not filing last minute and, having to, I don't know, be stressed out. Kate is calm and cool, even though she's got some storms she is tracking here to the west.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. We are pretty quiet right now. Our temperatures, we're waking up in the 40s. We look at the radar, a lot of ground clutter, a lot of the birds still going on. We're going to be seeing more and more of that the next few weeks. And so, but what I am keeping a very close eye on is what is happening to our west. This is something that's been showing up on our data here for the last about day or two. And right now, those storms just about to move into the Buffalo area. So this is still several hours away. Usually once I see things in Buffalo, then I add on, all right, it's about 3 hours away from us. So with it being 5 o'clock now, expect this line to be rolling through the Syracuse area right around 7, 8, 9 o'clock this morning. Not ideal timing for kids waiting at the bus stop. They're likely going to want those rain jackets. And then obviously if it's storming, they got to move pretty quickly because you don't want to be outside during a thunderstorm, of course. The rest of our day, though, it's warm. It's humid, still having that early summer feel around, but how much longer can we hang on to this? I'll have those details for you with the timecast and the 7-day in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Kate. We start with breaking news this morning as we work to learn more.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Norton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And welcome back on this Wednesday. We are waking up a little cloudy and foggy as we are looking from the CATV Skynet 9 camera out over Oswego. This is one of the spots that we'll start to see the sky getting lit up a little bit by lightning later this morning. We're currently sitting at 49 degrees at the Syracuse airport, a calm wind after a blustery day yesterday. Everyone's wake up a little bit cooler than we were yesterday, but still not bad. 40s to near 50 degrees at the bus stop this morning. This is actually when a lot of our rain and storms are swinging on through here. 7, 8, 9 o'clock. So just keep that in mind. Those kids might want those rain jackets or just they're going to be hustling pretty quick to get to the bus. Temperatures waking up in the 50s. Another warm, humid day today. Early summer vibes going on with those highs up near 80 for a lot of us. We did hit 80 for the first time this year yesterday. We got up to 82 and we will come pretty close to that again from the Thruway south. 60s from Watertown to Loudville and Oswego. All right, we're checking out the radar at the moment. A lot of ground clutter, a lot of birds being picked up on the radar, but what we are focused on is this line of storms right here that is taking shape out in western New York, just about to get into the Buffalo area. So this is moving at about 45 to 50 miles per hour. So it's a fast mover, but it's still easily 3 to 4 hours away. So we're going to widen this view out. This is all tied into a system that's just been kind of hanging out in parts of the Midwest. Another risk of severe weather going on in parts of like over near Wisconsin and Illinois and Iowa expected for today. All right, for us though, here's what's happening. By 7 o'clock this morning, this line of storms moving through the Finger Lakes, crossing over I-81 between about 7:30 and 8:30 this morning. By about 9 o'clock, we're still left with some lingering rain showers. And then the rest of the afternoon, it's another warm, breezy day. Got some clouds, got some sunshine. All in all, feeling pretty good. There's not a lot of precipitation for the remainder of the daytime hours. Later on tonight, though, we are going to watch out for another round of rain and storms. You can see a lot of the bright colors on here. So that is telling me those gusty winds, heavy downpours once again. So this is moving through later on tonight between about 8 and 11 this evening. After midnight, things will kind of simmer down a little bit. Tomorrow morning, we're waking up wet again. Another round of some rain showers, a couple of thunderstorms moving through. Highs once again in the 70s for tomorrow. So we're going to keep up this warmth for the next several days, pushing around 80 degrees and watching out for more rain and some isolated thunderstorms happening for tomorrow. We'll get away with a decent day again on Friday with some rain showers still, but temperatures a little bit cooler in the 60s. But you know, the 60s doesn't feel that bad. Really nice on Saturday, and then down we go. We'll wake up in the 60s. On Sunday morning, strong cold front coming through, bringing those temperatures down, and then we are slipping back to some of our wintry ways. We may even have some snow showers flying around on Monday with highs only in the 40s, 50s returning on Tuesday.
Right now it is 5:15. More local news coming up at 5:30. A car slamming into a pole. What police know so far, and we'll take you to the scene where it happened.
Plus, as we prep for storms here,
Your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
And another check at our radar this morning. Things are quiet out in Syracuse, but it's this right here that we are watching. This line has been holding it together. Lots and lots of lightning, so we'll see what's going to happen here the next couple of hours. Otherwise, we are expecting this rain to move on through here between about 7 and 9 this morning with the gusty winds, the heavy rain, and all the lightning. Then the rest of the afternoon is pretty quiet. We'll have another round of rain and storms moving in this evening around 9 o'clock tonight. The humidity is still with us. Our dew point temperatures in the low 60s for today and tomorrow. That's what's helping fuel all these storms. And then things will start to feel a little bit more comfortable as our air temperatures also begin to drop at the end of the weekend. Pushing near 80 today and tomorrow, 60s on Friday. Another warm, nice day on Saturday. Cold front comes through Sunday morning. We drop and drop and drop. We are back to below normal temperatures by Monday and Tuesday, and then we'll ride that trend out through the end of April with our average high temperatures around 60 at this point. Our highs are going to be running a little bit below that.
From WSYR TV Syracuse, the local station, you're watching the Morning News.
Well, that doesn't look great. We are tracking some storms this morning. Well, Kate is tracking some storms this morning. And, yeah.
I see it. I'm tracking it, too.
They're moving in.
Yeah.
So you might want to be prepared. Put the rain jackets on the kiddos at the bus stop. And it looks like this is moving in a little later than first anticipated.
Yeah, not that, I mean, by like maybe an hour or so then from yesterday. But I mean, that's the thing. When you have situations like this, you have to kind of like wait and see how things transpire.
Nothing severe.
No, and I don't.
We're not getting severe
Nothing's
warnings.
warned, which is good. We'll get, I mean, it's a lot of lightning, so it's gonna be snap crackle popping around here with the thunder.
It's like me getting up.
You're back.
These.
But yeah, I mean, the timing is just, I know like a lot of elementary school kids, they're getting on the bus right around 8:30, 8:45. My kids are 8:45, so it's like, you know, they're going to be making the mad dash out there.
Right.
And so an umbrella, rain jacket, you know, real quick out to the bus. And then this afternoon's a lot of what yesterday was. And it was warm and breezy.
Yeah, that was nice.
It was nice.
It was very
I
nice.
know.
It was so nice.
That's my favorite kind of weather. When it's got a nice breeze, you don't need the jacket out
Literally,
there.
I stepped outside. I was like, this, for me personally, this is perfection.
Yeah.
I personally like it.
You like the breeze.
I do. I like the breeze. I like a little warmth. I like a little humidity. Nothing too much, just a touch out there. And that's what we had yesterday. We'll have a lot of that happening today. But we got to get through this a bit of a stormy morning on the radar. We're quiet here in Syracuse. The radar is picking up more ground clutter and birds. It's widen the view out. There's that line. Again, none of these are warned right now, so that's good. But we do have a lot of lightning, heavy downpours, going to be moving pretty quickly. Expect that between about 7 and 9, moving west to east across central New York. Once we get rid of it this morning, though, a mix of sun, clouds, breezy, warm, little humid. Watching out for more storms developing this evening, though. We'll have more on that in your timecast coming up.
Thank you, Kate. We'll begin in Clay this morning.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Wednesday morning to you. The Cat-V Skynet 9 camera looking out over Oswego, and we are cloudy, a bit foggy again this morning. We are sitting at 49 degrees. More spots around the area in the 40s, so a little bit cooler than it was yesterday, but still not bad as we are up and at 'em. We have a bit of a rainy and stormy start to our day. It's not happening yet, but by the time a lot of kids are going to be catching the bus especially if you have a later pickup time, well, you could be running into some of these storms. So we'll be watching out for that. A little quieter for the mid-afternoon. It's another warm and humid day today. Temperatures approaching 80 once again. We did hit 80 for the first time yesterday. We got to 82, and we could be coming close to that once again for this afternoon. 60s farther north you go. A lot of sun, a lot of clouds, a little bit of a breeze out there. We'll run the risk of more storms this evening. But on the radar, things are quiet. If you notice how things are moving from south to north, those are birds being picked up on the radar. But what we are more focused on is what is happening in western New York. We see this very organized line of thunderstorms. None of these are severe warned, so the winds are not damaging, and we have a lot of lightning with this, but no hail reports as well. So we're going to be watching that as it moves across western New York and eventually getting into Syracuse. So when does it head our way? Well, between 7 and 9 o'clock is when we're expecting this line of rain and storms and lightning to cross over us. As early as about 7:30 over that I-81 corridor, pushing off to our east. And then the rest of the day, not bad. There is a lot of dry time to enjoy this early summer feel that we've been dealing with the last couple of days with those highs in the 70s. You do see a little bit of green around here, so occasional rain showers. But later on this evening, towards and after sunset, we're watching for our next round of some storms, and these could be strong to severe again with those gusty winds, hail, and of course the very heavy downpours. 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock tonight is when we're watching for the best chance of that happening. Moves on through here. We're left with a little bit of some cloud cover and then even another round of rain happening tomorrow morning. So we're just going to be in and out of these periods of showers. Then you catch some breaks, maybe a rumble of thunder, and temperatures are back up to the 70s and your 80 again for your Thursday. We turn a little bit cooler on Friday, still a bit rainy. Saturday is looking amazing right now. Definitely take advantage of Saturday as much as you possibly can, because starting Sunday, we got some changes coming our way. We have a stronger cold front coming through, knocking those warm temperatures down, and it is bringing the chilly temperatures back. And yes, that is snow that you see. Now, we're not expecting like accumulating snow outside of the higher elevations, but flakes are going to be flying for a lot of you come Monday morning. Highs are only in the 40s. We'll return to our 50-degree weather on Tuesday, which is still running below normal for this point in April, and we'll continue kind of our below average temps for most of next week. Went up and up. We've had more ups than downs recently, and this is going to be the case going forward the next several days until we get to Sunday. Well, let's talk about what's happening right now. This line of storms right here we are tracking as it's moving into the Buffalo area. It is headed for Syracuse. The timing right around 7, 8, 9 o'clock this morning. So right now it's on schedule to be coming through for your early morning commute and that bus time hour. Then we have another round of rain and storms moving in later on tonight, about 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night again. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Temperatures pushing near 80 today, tomorrow, 60s on Friday, near 80 again on Saturday. Then the cold front comes and down we go. And we could be seeing some snowflakes flying around on Monday. Just please remember, I am the messenger. I do not control it. Do not get mad at me. I'm not happy about it either.
Who could be mad at you?
You know what I'm saying?
You'd be surprised.
You know what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
This sucks.
Oh. You've been wanting to say that now for a while. All right, it is National That Sucks, by the way.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you had one job.
Come on.
It's National That Sucks Day.
I'm tired.
You know what actually sucks? Vacuum.
USYR TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Good morning. Welcome in. It is 6 o'clock on a Wednesday, April 15th. It is tax day. We got Ryan and Rachel with you. Did you do it?
Oh, yeah, I
File?
was actually early this year. I know.
Nicely done.
I usually
Dana. Nicely done,
Yeah.
Dana.
Yeah, she was involved. That's how we got it in early. All right, let's go over to Kate, who's tracking more than tax day.
We are tracking storms as well. Yeah, here's what it looks like right now on the radar. Things are pretty quiet. We've had some birds being picked up on the radar, but it's this line of storms right here. We've been talking about this for about the last day or two, how we were going to be waking up to storms, and that's what we are dealing with. So this line line has moved through Buffalo. It's just about to get into Rochester within the next about 30 minutes or so. This line is moving very quickly. It's moving at like 45, 50 miles per hour. So it's still about an hour and a half to 2 hours away. But you can see this line is still holding strong with lots and lots of lightning as it tracks eastbound. Expected to come into the Syracuse area between about 7 and 9, moving from west to east. Once we get rid of this, then we have a bit of a breather. The rest of the afternoon features a blend of sun, clouds, maybe a spotty shower here and there. But in another 12 hours, again, 7, 8, 9 o'clock tonight, another round of storms that could produce some of these strong storms again. We'll watch out for that. Temperatures are also still pushing near 80 degrees the next couple of days. I'll have more on this with your timecast coming up in a few minutes.
Thank you, Kate. We start with some break.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Wednesday morning. Look at this stunning sunrise. Absolutely gorgeous. We have sunrise coming up in about 10 minutes, lighting up the sky, that beautiful shades of pink and orange and red. Absolutely love that. And then our tower cam, yes, give it a pan. It deserves it. It is beautiful. Oh, but you know how the saying goes, red sky and morning, sailors take warning. And that is what we are watching very carefully is our radar. We're going to switch the view now over to Oswego, which is looking westbound out over Lake Ontario. Certainly a much darker view. We have the clouds and we are tracking the thunderstorms moving into western New York right now. We are waking up at 48 degrees currently at the Syracuse airport. It is a little bit cooler than it was the last few mornings, but still not bad with everyone in the 40s and 50s. We are tracking rain and storms to come in for the morning commute, especially for a lot of elementary school kids. They're going to be making the mad dash to the bus this morning, running into school. After school, though, a lot of great warm weather, feeling like early summer with these temperatures with highs in the 70s and near 80 again, and a lot of rain-free time happening in this afternoon to enjoy. I don't know about you, but I've been really enjoying having my kids burning off all the energy playing outside these last couple of days. And you'll have that chance again because our next round of rain and storms, after we get rid of this one, really doesn't come until closer to sunset. So here's our radar right now. We are quiet. We don't really have much happening here in central New York, but you can see things are really lighting up here out in western New York. Things have broken up a little. See how we have that line and then it kind of split a little bit, but this is still holding pretty strong along that southern shoreline. So that's going to keep trucking along here, about to get into Rochester. So right along the shoreline. So any of my friends in Wayne County, Oswego County, you guys are going to be on deck next, roughly right around 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning as this line moves on through. So just a heads up with there. It's got some heavy rains, dealing with the gusty winds. Nothing damaging, nothing severe out of this. You know, it's just a good old classic thunderstorm, just swings through pretty quickly, leaving us with some rain showers this morning, pretty damp, and then a lot of dry time this afternoon. Get those breaks of sunshine, highs climbing up to near 80 degrees again. And then our next round of rain and storms starts to move in right around 8, 9, 10 o'clock tonight. You can see the reds and the oranges. So gusty winds, heavy rain again out of that. This will simmer down overnight until we get a few more rounds of rain and storms again tomorrow. This is a very summery pattern that we are in right now, including the warmth and the humidity. But you notice how we still have plenty of rain-free time to enjoy. So I highly recommend doing that because our days with these warm days are going to be numbered. Saturday being the last one for a little bit because come Sunday, we have that cold front moving through that's knocking our temperatures down. We start the day near 60. We end the day in the 30s and 40s. We have snow showers flying around on Monday, and that's going to set up kind of a cool finish to our month, a prolonged period of temperatures that are staying slightly below average, which at that point should be around 60. We're going to allow more general 50s for highs going forward for the second half of the month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
that
April.
sucks.
That's why I hate April.
make her stop. It is National That Sucks Day.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Alrighty, we're taking a look at the radar. Things are still pretty feisty. They're holding strong along the southern shore of Lake Ontario. Things have kind of weakened a little bit just south of the thruway, holding strong down in the southern tier. So this is still right on track. Between about 7 and 9 this morning is when we'll have this line rolling on through central New York. So it's going to be a little wet for some of you. You want to have your raincoats with you. That's not a bad idea. Then the rest of your day, however you've gotten away the last few days, you'll be fine because our highs are back up to near 80 degrees again today. Sunset at 7:47. Rain's coming in this morning. We'll catch a break. Got another round of rain and storms developing this evening, right around 8, 9, 10 o'clock tonight again. Dew points are still a little bit up there in the lower 60s.
Okay, let's quickly get to our question of the day.
From WSYR TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Let's get that radar rocking this morning. You can see what's headed our way. It is National That Sucks Day, and like we all say, that sucks. Oh boy, Kate is always busy when a radar looks like this, but right now we have a beautiful sunrise happening. Some would even say cotton candy there, Rachel.
I don't know if
A little earlier.
Yeah, not anymore,
Yeah,
Ryan. There's not
okay.
enough pinks there and
All right.
purples to really say cotton candy.
About 20 minutes ago. But we see some pink in there
Roll
as
the
well.
tape.
And we know what that means, right? The
Red
red
sky
morning.
in morning, sailors take warnings, the old saying goes.
And rain jackets and umbrellas at the bus stop.
Not a bad idea. Yeah, even though it's not doing anything
Kids
now.
love to do that, by the way.
Oh, I got a feeling my husband's going to be fighting my 5-year-old for the umbrella and the rain boots today.
Yeah.
Like that's like her favorite thing to do. Especially because the end of our driveway like turns into a moat when it rains really hard. So good luck, honey. Better you than me this morning. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, we're watching out for this line, and it's been producing thunderstorms as well. A lot of lightning going on just north of Rochester, and so this is still about an hour away, but it is incoming, really impacting our area between about 7, 8, and 9 o'clock this morning. It's moving very fast too, at like 45, 50 miles per hour. So these storms, when they blow through, they're only going to last a couple of minutes, and that's really about it. The rest of our day, it's not bad. It's another warm, breezy, humid day today. Nice mix of sun and clouds. We're running the risk of more rain and storms, though, later this evening as we get closer towards sunset. I'll have the latest on that timecast coming up.
We begin in Clay this morning where
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Oh, good morning. Oh, these kids are fantastic. This is Mrs. Aloy's class from Enders Road Elementary School in the Fayetteville Manly School District. They had a little field trip to News Channel 9 yesterday. How fun is that? We were super excited to have them here yesterday. And they were very excited to play in front of the green screen and see all the cameras and all that stuff. So thank you guys for coming in and saying hi to us. All right, and I was telling them, hey, you may have some rain at the bus stop tomorrow morning, and this is what we're keeping an eye on. Some darker clouds looking out from our CATV Skynet 9 camera in Oswego. We're currently sitting at 48 degrees at the Syracuse airport. We are in the 40s and 50s for pretty much everyone. Fayetteville is at 47 right now, 48 up in Oswego, and 50 currently in Jordan. So at the bus stop, depending on what time your bus comes, if it's a little bit of a later pickup, you might be making that mad dash to the bus because we have some rain and thunderstorms moving through right now. After school, though, a lot of great weather to have fun, play in the playground, play in your front yard, your backyard, your driveway, whatever. Get all that energy out. Enjoy the 70s while we still have it. We only got a couple more days of this before we kind of go back to the cooler April weather. Highs getting close to 80 once again this afternoon, just like we did yesterday. But this is what we've been watching all morning. We've been tracking this moving across western New York. Rochester now getting the brunt of all the rain and thunderstorms and, of course, the lightning. This is tracking at about 45 miles per hour. So this is still about hour and a half away from making it to the I-81 corridor. But we're watching a lot of lightning, moving right over the lake shore. So this is going to keep moving. Oswego, you'll probably get in on this right around 7:30, give or take, later. And then those heavier downpours over the Finger Lakes. And so we're dealing with this. Once this moves out of here, we'll catch a little breather, and then we got more rain and thunderstorm threats going on back to our west. So I'm pushing this through. 7:30, 8, 9, so a little bit of rain. And then this afternoon, it's not bad, similar to what we had yesterday. We had sun, clouds, a bit of a breeze, temperatures in the 70s. Once we get closer towards sunset, so sunset tonight is about 7:50-ish. That's when we have our next round of some rain, some storms, and some of these storms could be strong to severe. You can see a lot of the reds and oranges showing up on here. So lightning, heavy rain, gusty winds, 9, 10, 11 o'clock tonight. This swings on through pretty quickly, and then a little quiet overnight before kind of literally rinse and repeat this all over again tomorrow. Morning rain showers, breaks in the afternoon, a little bit more rain and kind of a couple of thunderstorms moving through tomorrow evening. Touch cooler on Friday with some morning showers, then drying out later in the day. Not feeling too bad, not as warm, but still mid-60s. That's not too shabby. Saturday, great. Take full advantage of Saturday because after that, it's going to be a little bit until we have 70s again, at least. We'll try the end of next week, but Sunday, that cold front comes through, knocking those temperatures down. We got a little bit of snow on Monday for some of us.
Come on, Kate.
Just a little bit.
Say it.
Some cooler.
Go ahead.
You say it.
That
Take it away.
sucks.
That sucks.
That sucks. It is National That Sucks Day, by the way.
We've been keeping an eye on the radar. This line of rain and storms has been racing across western New York. It's blowing through Rochester right now, continuing to move along the southern shoreline of Lake Ontario with all that lightning. Oswego, you'll be up next within the hour. The I-81 corridor also in about an hour or so. Figure right around 8 o'clock this morning. We're expecting some of the heavier downpours to come on through here. It's moving pretty fast. Temperatures right now in the 40s to near 50. Highs near 80 again today after hitting 82 yesterday. After this morning storms, we have some nice breaks in both the sun and the clouds for this afternoon with highs pretty warm again. Later tonight, 8, 9, 10 o'clock tonight, we have another round of rain and storms moving through. Occasional showers and storms for tomorrow. Still another warm day. We're going to keep up this summer vibe going today and tomorrow. A touch cooler with morning showers on Friday. Saturday is beautiful right now. Highs in the upper 70s. You need to take advantage of Saturday, but don't be tempted to plant or do too much yard work on Saturday because Sunday is when the shoe drops. The cold front comes through, our temperatures drop. You're going to have a lot of times at or below freezing on Monday morning. So I got a black thumb, but I do know you don't plant before Memorial Day. I do know that.
That's good advice.
This is true.
So a lot of times people ask me plant questions. I'm like, I'm not your girl. I don't work at a nursery. I don't know that. I can tell you it's going to rain, but that's about it.
If you want that plant to die,
Ask me.
dial me up. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. Join us at 7 o'clock on ITheir Plus. The news keeps going.